Alan Cox on 100.7 WMMS.
35192, you want to text me. 5 o'clock is going to be your next shot to get to L.A. We have 5 trips remaining. 2 tomorrow, 2 Friday. To get you set for the sold-out Alter Ego Festival. 3rd year for the fest at the Forum in L.A. on January the 18th with Blink-182 and Billie Eilish and the Black Keys and many more. We've got trips. Still a handful left. So 5 o'clock is the next time you can win. After today, there will be 15 live shows remaining for us in 2019, the last of which will be on the 16th of this month. It will be the 10th anniversary of the Alan Cox Show here in Cleveland, and so we'll be doing a 10th anniversary show. Details very soon on where that will be. It will be a live broadcast, and so we'll give you all the details. I'm very excited about it.
It's going to be fun.
10 years in Cleveland, Bill. Mm-hmm. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I mean...
December 16th, 2009.
That's how time works.
When Chocolate Charlie sat over there and was
yeah?
my co-host for the day. That's right.
How was that? Is he going to be at the live broadcast?
Oh, I don't know.
Your original co-host?
He's certainly welcome. Yeah. So we'll have details on that for you very, very soon. Cavaliers are in Miami tonight to play the Heat. That's a 7:30 game. 7 o'clock is when the pregame coverage will begin. I saw that LeBron James has made NBA history. Lakers beat the Oklahoma City Thunder. And LeBron
got triple-double.
Still proving that is he the GOAT? You know, there's some people who are still reticent to call him the GOAT. Jordan?
Jordan just, he changed the game. I love LeBron. LeBron's an incredible player, and he is right up there, but you just can't compare the two. They're very different players.
Okay.
But I mean, LeBron is, it's just, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm torn. I'm torn because I think LeBron is up there. Like he's right next to Jordan, but Jordan is Jordan.
I feel like for a long time, I'll tell you what, LeBron could never pull off that Hitler stash.
Nah, Jordan couldn't really pull it off either.
Hey, he tried.
He tried. Not a good look.
No. But
it's an awkward-looking piece of facial hair.
But what a baller move by Michael Jordan.
Aside, it's not a good-looking mustache.
That was Michael Jordan saying, I'm going to see how far I can push this Michael Jordan thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to see how willing people are to take anything from me. Because for a long time, people, and then he was doing, not just walking around in a Hitler mustache, doing commercials in a Hitler mustache for Hanes T-shirts.
Charlie Sheen.
Hey, MJ. And he'd pull up in a convertible with the Hitler stash. Or Charlie Chaplin, I should say, for any kid who gets caught dressing up as Hitler in junior high. Always Charlie. Oh, it was always Charlie Chaplin. You know how kids are into Charlie Chaplin?
That kind of Hitler?
Huh?
Are kids into Hitler?
There are a lot of kids whose parents are into Hitler,
I'm sure
and don't have any problem with them going to school dressed as Hitler.
I'm sure there's plenty of kids whose parents are into Charlie Chaplin as well.
You think so?
I mean,
silent film star Charlie Chaplin?
Yeah.
You never hear about Charlie Chaplin anymore unless somebody's trying to backtrack from Hitler cosplay. Now, if you were to use that mustache and go in blackface, could you say, I dressed my kid as Michael Jordan. What do you want from me?
This is 2007 Michael Jordan.
2000. Anyway, LeBron James has become the first player to have a triple-double against every NBA team, all 30 teams, right? Now, what this means, if you're not a die-hard basketball fan.
Because I'm not, I don't know.
Okay, triple-double is when you go.
What do you think a triple-double is?
You double dribble 3 times.
He's close. When you go back to the bench, when you come off, they hand you a hamburger.
No, that's not.
They hand you a double hamburger. Like if you go to Wendy's and you get the double, it's got the 2 patties. Now, obviously, he's an elite athlete, and so he's going to have it pretty stripped down, as any of these guys do. And over the course of the game, when you're back there at the bench, you will consume 3 of these. And at the end of the game, they will mark that in your stats. They'll say that he had a triple-double. And so LeBron James has done that against every single NBA team. And that's what put him in the record books.
What's the significance? Why can't they just do that every time? I mean, if it's just eating food, why wouldn't he just do that every game?
Because some nights you're not feeling it. It's like anything else, He that's why he has to or any of these guys who do these, he has to alert the medical staff prior to, he'll kind of do his pregame workout or whatever, then he'll say, I'm feeling it tonight, and they know, keep the burgers warm.
Keep the burgers
Otherwise,
warm.
yeah,
Okay.
Even just regular civilians like us, every day's a little bit different, and you might not be feeling it on some days. I could really go for a taco on one day.
I would like to see you get a triple-double.
I could I could get a triple-double.
You could get a triple-double?
Sure. Not 30 times.
I mean, the one thing, this definitely makes the Ice Cube song make a lot more sense, where he was talking about his good day, and he mentioned that he had a triple-double.
Yeah.
It seems like a weird thing to bring up, unless it is, food-related.
Yeah, well, but that's the second food-related reference in that song, too. No helicopter, looking for the murder, 2 a.m, got the fat burger. Mm-hmm. That's where, so he name-dropped. That was an early, that was a precursor, of course, to what they call embedded content, sponsored content, right? Now, guys are getting paid for that stuff. Back then, Ice Cube was talking about had triple-double and fat burger.
Fat burger, hashtag ad, hashtag sponsor.
Never had one.
Yeah. Huh?
Never had a fat burger.
Oh, it's good.
Like I had to beg my friend when we were in Arizona to go to, I think it was Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
And she was like, "It's just like a Wendy's." I was like, "Well, I've had Wendy's. I haven't had a Jack in the Box."
Or was it
Phoenix?
good? What's it called?
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out. Yeah.
Oh, it may have been In-N-Out.
Because that's the one that's like more cherished.
Jack in the Box is more like L.A., Portland, Seattle.
Okay. Yeah.
In-N-Out is the one that we stopped at.
I think they have
recall
In-N-Out.
that.
Yeah, but In-N-Out, they have Jack in the Box as well in
I know,
Arizona.
It tastes
but
just like Wendy's. It was the exact same burger and fries. So whatever.
now
one
people
is
lose their
sponsored.
minds over In-N-Out burgers, and they're just okay.
Well,
I think they're
it's a
pretty
coastal
good,
thing,
though.
They're good. They're not.
It's worth going out of your way to if you're driving.
Yeah.
And,
If I'm around, I'll have one, but it's not the best. Like the way they try to put it on this pedestal over all other hamburgers,
Animal
it's just
style.
Not there, yeah.
Animal
That's the fries.
style. What's
That's
that?
the fries.
Yeah.
It's a whole with a bunch of crap on them.
It's a whole thing, yeah. I mean, in the Midwest, we had Fuddruckers, where they probably had them here at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Fuddruckers, yeah.
Fuddruckers were.
Then they had Mother Fuddruckers, which was, it was delicious. It was so good. It was tacos and burritos. But Fuddruckers, you would make your own hamburger. They'd cook it for you and throw you a piece of meat, and then you'd throw everything on it.
Mm-hmm. Then you get like a salad bar of toppings.
There
that
you
were
go.
all
Telling
picked
you what,
through, yeah.
I've never had a bad meal from Sheetz. Sheetz really.
MTO, baby.
Oh my gosh, Sheetz has some really good food.
Sure.
What's the Culver's? That's the Midwest one now. People love Culver's.
Those are popping up everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I drove through Culver's over the weekend. My daughter wanted something from Culver's. I didn't get anything. I didn't want to end my streak of never having had anything from Culver's. But people sure swear by it.
It's good. It's good stuff.
Hey,
like
listen,
it.
I came late to the Swenson's game. Everybody, Swenson. 10 years I've been here. Swenson.
Hopefully, you didn't get a stupid drink.
I got a Galley Boy, and it was goddamn awesome.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, you got to get one of these. And I thought it was going to be giant, which is what I didn't want to mess with.
No, it's just a regular burger.
Well, but regular burgers these days are massive. And I'm like, I don't need... But it's not. It's perfectly fine.
It's approachable size.
It really is. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Bill has got himself in Squifle Tower now, and I saw your Instagram story. Everything's getting kind of
Getting
organized,
a little settled in. Yeah.
Yep, got some storage for the shoes.
That one closet is looking nice. Everything else is still in disarray.
Yeah, I understand.
I got to put together a table,
You
and
don't
I
have to
didn't have
move
the
far.
right table, or I didn't have the right tool to put it together, and it was like using a screwdriver that was stripping the screws, and I'm like halfway through one, I'm like, I got to stop until I can get a screwdriver that fits this properly, or else I'm just going to wreck this entire thing.
And make yourself mad in the process.
Mm-hmm.
But when Mary was here, the last day she was here, I believe, and she cleaned up your desk in our office.
Right.
You Vulcan nerve pinched her to clean your desk in the office.
I would say it's more of a mind meld.
Oh, okay. Without her knowing it.
Yeah.
And we were giving you a hard time for being messy. I am an unfailingly organized and tidy person. But I thought to myself, you know what? Maybe because everybody who's messy, you're no different, will say, well, that's my system. I have a system, and I know where everything is. And when Mary quizzed you, it was like 9 out of 10, you knew where everything was in that pile. And I thought, well, maybe there's something to learn from that, And so I'm reading this book. It's called Messy. Because I thought, well, let me learn something from the other side, right? And it's a very interesting read about how people process information, whereas somebody like me tends to process it more linearly, whereas somebody who's messy it's just a different way of looking at all that information. That from the chaos, you can make sense of that. So what I'm trying to say is, you should make your apartment just various piles of stuff.
I mean, the rest of it kind of is.
But you should keep it that way.
I like the way I have it set up right now. Like, I don't know if I'm going to get a dresser. I need to get, because the way I have it set up, like, I have all my shirts and pants hanging up, and then I have, like, a little spot where I put, like, sweatpants and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I have couple little baskets where I put underwear and socks.
Okay.
And everything's very functional that way. One thing I don't like
You have a sock basket.
Yeah, I don't like opening drawers because I just tend to never do it.
Huh.
So
Interesting.
if I have drawers, I just don't tend to go use them. I'll just pile things on top, and that's, but I'll hang things up, and I'll hang, I'll make that function for me.
Okay. Are you familiar with the Cobra effect?
No.
Okay. This is, they found that anytime you put Sylvester Stallone in a movie where he had a match in his mouth.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm kidding. The Cobra effect is what they refer to. It's when an attempted solution to a problem makes the problem worse.
Right.
Right? And it's called the Cobra effect because many, many years ago in India, when it was still under British colonial rule, they had a huge cobra problem. And so what they started to do is they started to offer people money, reward money, for killing cobras, venomous cobras all throughout India.
There was
right?
a similar thing we talked about years ago about the snake problem in Florida, and they had the snake apocalypse or something like that.
Right, the snake apocalypse. Well, the Cobra effect, they call it that because they were like, they were giving people bounty money for killing cobras and turning them in, but what happened was, in order to make more money, people started to breed cobras.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, well, so it made the whole problem worse, right? So maybe the drawers are not the problem.
Okay.
You don't like... Do you see where I'm going here?
No,
I don't either.
I don't.
Nevertheless,
I don't think
that's
drawers,
not the point.
I mean, the drawers will work for certain things, but
Yeah.
it's just not one of those, like, as far as clothes go, I don't know. It's just, I think I got a system that will work for how I'm living right now.
Okay.
And having space is nice, too. I was very crammed in that, in Grandma's apartment.
Yeah.
I was very, like, everything was on top of itself. Like, it was one small room. And I don't have a
you were
ton
in
of
one
stuff,
room.
but it's it builds up over a time.
Sure.
And now that I can spread things out a little bit, I feel like I can breathe.
You feel like you're in
nice.
a palace now. Probably.
Yeah, and my bed is nice.
There you go.
I like my bed a lot. I've been sleeping real well.
Gwen started watching that Marie Kondo series. It's been on Netflix now for a minute. But she was watching it, and she was kind of telling me about it. And I know the broad
What's
strokes.
it called?
We've
Your
talked
stuff
about
is all trash.
Yes, that's right. Well, the book was like the tidying up will change your life or whatever. This Asian lady who somehow got
a TV
white
show and she can't speak English, right?
Yeah, something like that. Got white people to clean up their stuff. And so she got a show out of it and all this crap. And the basic premise is that people have it's not that she wants people to throw things away. It's that she says, take everything you have, and then you toss anything that doesn't spark joy. And
That's everything I have.
That's me too. So Gwen's like, we're going to pull all our clothes out. I go, trust me, nothing I have sparks joy. It's just, I'll throw everything out that I won't have any clothes to wear if I have to look at something and go, does that spark joy? And now this lady's got an online store where she's selling crap.
But
So
that
I'm like,
seems like job security right there. You buy all this crap and you go, I need someone to help me get rid of all this crap. And she's like, I know just the person.
Yeah, that's why I think it's funny that all of a sudden she goes, well, I'm not suggesting people throw things out. I want them to have things that spark joy. It just so happens my website will sell you a bunch of dumb crap that'll spark joy. So that Marie Kondo, they call it KonMari, which is delicious if you put a little lemon on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they call her system. Which I love that a woman has come across people like, oh my God, this system is amazing. Oh, you mean throwing things away that you haven't worn in 5 years? What a system! It's amazing. How did we
Never
not
would've thought
arrive
of
at
that.
that? No, of course not.
I'm getting rid of a lot of that stuff too, where you're just like,
I don't have
haven't
anything
worn
that
this in a while.
sparks joy.
You don't have a shirt or
Sparks joy?
Sparked joy.
No.
You look and go, I like that.
Yes, that's very
I have
different than sparking
my
joy.
shoes. Well, that's what joy is.
What's joy?
If you say I like that, that's joy.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think so.
Saying that you
I
like
think
something?
I think you're putting joy on a much higher pedestal than she is.
Hey, this is her system. I'm going by what she said.
Right, but is joy like elation or is joy
I mean,
enjoyment?
when people say tears of joy, they're crying because they're so happy.
Right, but that's a level of joy.
Oh.
There's different levels of joy. There's, you know, you look at
You
that
can
and
have
go,
a little joy?
Yeah, a little bit of joy.
Really?
Yeah, you see that and go, it brings me a little joy.
Joy, a feeling of great pleasure and happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Great pleasure.
Great pleasure.
Doesn't say minimal pleasure. You could be right. There could be levels of joy. I'm simply saying I think of joy more like
I would think,
jubilation. Like,
Right.
ah!
but that's the thing. Me and you and probably even Poundcake are two. We're not that kind of person.
Yeah,
where
we don't
we're
know
gonna be
joy.
Like, oh, I'm joyful. So you have to adjust. You have to grade your joy on a curve.
Why the holidays are so tough. So much joyful noise around here, you
Right.
know? Singing a joyful noise. Man, they're getting all the Christmas decorations are going up around here.
Oh, yeah.
Right? All the garland and the trees in the
So they
front
they're
desk when you come to pick up a prize here. The lobby is decked out and it's...
They're flipping to Christmas on Friday.
I know.
You're coming to the big breakfast with Santa and everybody.
And there will be no...
Joy.
There in this room, in this studio on this show, there will be no Christmas accoutrements.
A rumpa-pum-pum.
There will be no... A rumpa-pum-bum.
A rumpa-pum-pum.
A rumpa-bum-bum.
Rumble still scun.
Little drummer bitch. Come on. A rumpa-pum-pum.
Little drummer bitch.
Why's it got to be a little drummer bitch?
Because I'm the Grinch. And that's why I said it's a little drummer
Mm-hmm.
bitch.
All right. No, I'm no Grinch either. I think people should, whatever they want to do.
Screw it.
You're
I'm
coming
not-
off kind of grinchy.
I am?
Yeah. a little
No,
bit
no,
grinchy.
I'm not really. I mean, just don't.
What is joy? Nothing brings me joy. That's a little grinchy.
No, I'm saying nothing I own brings me joy.
Okay.
There's nothing. The whole Marie Kondo thing is about taking people who have too much crap, which first off is a problem only for people of means anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people don't have that problem.
No, I
They're
don't
not-
think so. I don't think because there's plenty of people that have a lot of crap that
And it's
are
just
not
crap.
rich. It's just crap.
They buy it from like
There's
garage sales.
Plenty
and
of
they store
poor
it.
hoarders and people that just because they don't have a lot of money, they think anything has value. So they won't throw away garbage. They won't get rid of newspapers, things like that. So I don't think having too many things
Well,
is
okay, I guess
just of means.
I guess I'm separating what we could all, those of us who are not mentally ill, could identify as trash,
Well,
as opposed
there's
to
a lot of mentally ill people
Well,
out there, so we
I'm-
need to include them.
All right.
Yeah.
They're valued
That aside,
customers.
yeah, but a lot of those people don't have any money because they buy dumb crap all the time.
That's true, and that's a whole nother show that Marie's working on.
She should work on that.
Yeah.
If they could just combine her with that show Hoarders, send her in there in a hazmat suit.
It's like, oh
That'd
my
be
God,
great.
this brings you joy.
No, she can't speak English.
Does this dead cat bring you joy?
Yeah.
Konnichiwa, what?
That's the name of the show. Konichi what? Exclamation point, question mark. There you go. Nailed it. I got Cavs tickets for you. Kyrie and the Nets are going to be in town on Monday night. And if you'd like to be there, I'll hook you up shortly. 35192 if you want to text.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app.